Bengal vote. Trinamool has actually got the wrong lessons from the left.
हर गलियों में, हर घरों में छिटन करते हैं।
TMC, they're one of the most fascist governments I've seen in my life.
Pollsters say West Bengal's elections are a foregone conclusion.
That the 19th of May will throw no surprises and that the blue and white tint of the state is not turning red anytime soon.
Now, while that may be the case, an election is not just about who's winning and who's losing. It's also about trying to understand why people vote the way they vote.
Change is something that is still far away.
Bengal's campuses, once the epicenter of student movements, today may be speaking a different language. Has ideology been replaced by more practical concerns such as jobs and opportunities?
In this edition of Reporters Project, Maria and I are traveling across the length and breadth of West Bengal, traveling 1,000 kilometers to universities and colleges to try and decode the young Bengali voter.
We don't get to choose the person who is actually the fittest for us. Rather, we choose the person who is less harmful for us.
I'm beginning my journey in West Bengal's favorite hill station, Darjeeling, a place well known over for its tea and for its heritage toy trains.
But the ride may be a rough one for the ruling TMC here. The Gorkha Janmukti Morcha, fighting on the issue of a separate state of Gorkha land, is expected to bitter the brew for Mamata Banerjee in the three hill seats of Darjeeling, Kalimpong and Siliguri. At one of Darjeeling's oldest college, St. Joseph's, any talk about politics invariably focuses on identity.
Identity issue, it comes with us people because we are constantly asked whether we are from Nepal or whether we are from India.
19-year-old Sri Jana Subha, a third-year journalism student, will be voting for the first time this year. She isn't politically inclined or affiliated, but says if politics decides your future, then it is best to decide your politics.
My father, he's an ex-army, but I've been to other parts of India with him. So the first question that people ask out, whether are you a Nepali or are you an Indian? And we are not Nepali, we are Gorkhas. So we want our ethnicity to actually be recognized by other people. Separate state would obviously solve that, and also it would also solve many other problems, like for example employment.
Holding on your roof, got me 10 feet off the ground. I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound.
Much like its weather, the politics of the hills is very different from the rest of the state. But some things remain constant, says Mohin Shresht.
If there is somebody this year who even does 20% of what he has promised, I will be very glad.
So, you want to do your MBA from where?
A BBA student and a budding singer, Mohin sees no future for himself in the hills. The tourism business is saturated, tea gardens are going through a rough patch, and there are no industries generating jobs for young graduates like him.
If we get a separate state, we will be having a university, which is a very immediate need for our students. Or we might also get more job opportunities, which we are not getting at all. In many ways, we see when a Nepali is being shown on TV, we are mostly chowkidars, and we'll be having that very different tone, like saying, oh, sabji and all that. But that's not correct.
A walk down Darjeeling, there is no sign or talk of an election round the corner. It's just tourists, traffic jams, and a hailstorm that has whitened the town. It is by a quirk of fate they became part of West Bengal after independence. Since then, much politics and violence has played out in the hills over the issue. But Mamata Banerjee maintains an emotional stance. Bengal, she says, cannot suffer the pain of yet another partition. As you move out of the hills into the plains, the political scenery changes with the topography. If the writing is on the wall, then the TMC has an easy ride.
Vishwa Bharati, located in the lush, green and quiet environs of Shantiniketan, was established by Bengal's favourite son, Rabindranath Tagore. It was established with the prize money he was awarded along with his Nobel Prize in 1913.
At the university's mass communication department, a sense of history looms large. And there are some tough questions being posed for Mamata Banerjee here.
Can you please tell me this 5 years, how many people are employed? How many?
Yeah.
How many jobs have been created in West Bengal in the last 5 years? Mamata Banerjee says 68 lakhs. A claim met with a fair degree of incredulity at colleges across the state.
So was the left front better, you think?
Of course the left front was better because in the 34 years they used to give the jobs to their own, but they were giving the jobs. But this government, they were not giving anything, including their own. Even if I need a job, I have to give bribe. Anything, anywhere.
Udipto Ghosh, a final year student of civil engineering at NIT Durgapur, has a job offer in Mumbai. One that he intends to take up given the lack of opportunity on his own soil.
No such scope in West Bengal. A guy with an NIT tag demands a certain amount of salary. They are not getting it over here. These companies are paying you near about to 20 to 25,000 in a month, and no guy from NIT is going to work for that salary over here in West Bengal and ruin his career. So seriously, he will go abroad or go to other states where he will get a lot of package, a lot of money.
In 2011, Mamata Banerjee's victory was powered by the Shingur agitation that subsequently led to the Tatas driving out their nano plant to Gujarat.
पॉलिटिक्स यहाँ पे घुस गया और अल्टीमेटली मर गया कुछ आम आदमी.
5 years down, the land is yet to be returned to farmers. Worse, she has earned herself the tag of being anti-industry. With her Ma Mati Manush approach to governance, that may not be an impediment to winning an election, but even her strongest supporters criticize the lack of opportunities in the state. I'm in one of the youngest townships of Bengal. 50 kilometers from Kolkata is Kalyani, a planned town developed in 1950s by a Congress chief minister.
अम्मी लागছে. अम्मी April Fool.
35 kilometers from Shingur at the Kalyani University, Rashidul Hassan is rehearsing for a play whose central theme is the flight of intellectual capital from Bengal. Muslims, who constitute 27% of the state's population, have been the TMC's loyal allies so far.
रिजर्वेशन एक अच्छी बात है. मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी की जो असली पोजीशन उसकी कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ती. पहली जो थी अब भी वैसा है. क्या नेक्स्ट कोई चेंज होगा, ये मेरा समझ में नहीं आता.
Images of the Vivekanand flyover collapse that left 28 people dead, coupled with top TMC leaders caught in a sting accepting bribes, has blotted Mamata Banerjee's lily white image and made corruption an election issue for the first time in Bengal's history. Syndicate Raj, that refers to builders being forced to buy inferior material at inflated rates, is an open secret. Revelations that subcontractors with ties to the TMC were involved in constructing the ill-fated bridge has only sharpened the attack against the chief minister.
पहले शारदा अब नारदा. पूरी की पूरी लीडरशिप कैमरा के सामने. अगला हफ्ता कब दोगे? क्या ये परिवर्तन चाहते थे आप?
जो भी कॉन्स्पिरेसी करने दो, हम लोग डरते नहीं है. हम ईमानदारी से, इज्जत से काम करते हैं.
Mamata may be dismissing all allegations with her pet conspiracy theory logic, but not many are buying it. At this blood donation camp at Jadavpur University, organized to help victims, there is anger.
Left were equally corrupt, but the Trinamool Congress is just inefficient when it comes to being corrupt. The CPM was efficient in its corruption. We have seen how Madan Mitra, we've seen Sugato Rai. I mean, we've seen them being very open about their corruption, and nobody seems to think it's a problem. At least their party high command doesn't think it's a problem.
Mamata has her strengths, says Mahdul Islam, an alumni of the prestigious President's University who returned after studying from Oxford recently.
And now in Trinamool Congress, that tradition is going.
Her left-of-left positioning has won her the pro-poor vote, but institutes of high learning are in a state of decay.
The issue is that the government promised a change from 2011. Now, of course, during the left regime, there were, particularly in the last 15 years, there were increasing state kind of a control. But that control was a kind of a hush-hush kind of a control. But now here, you have a control which is very open.
Ironically enough, one of the things Mamata had promised 5 years ago was the depoliticization of the campus. But exactly the opposite has happened. Burdwan University saw extended violence over the publication of erroneous results earlier this year. As the left and TMC students union clashed, Anirban Roy Chaudhary was one of the many who were injured.
हमारे यूनिवर्सिटी में कोई भी स्टूडेंट को डेमोक्रेसी नहीं है.
21 इयर्स के हैं तो आपने अभी तक वोट क्यों नहीं किया?
जो टीएमसीबी का लीडर है वो हमको धमकी देता है.
आप कह रहे हो आपके पास फ्रीडम नहीं है. वेस्ट बंगाल में ऐसी कौन सी फ्रीडम है जो आपके पास नहीं है?
फ्रीडम फॉर वोट, फ्रीडम फॉर स्पीच, expression.
1500 kilometers away from Bengal, in Delhi, another student asking for Azadi had set off a rather vicious debate on nationalism and freedom of speech. Kanhaiya Kumar's plans to campaign for the left in these elections may have been shelved, but he has become the topic of endless addas both on and off campus in Kolkata.
People like Kanhaiya Kumar, Umar Khalid, Anirban or Rohit Vemula for say, these are the brightest students of this country. I can say this is a new species of student political force that is coming up. Just give us some time, we will change this country.
Why is it that one university that सबसे पहला join करता है issues is Jadavpur?
I don't, myself as a student, I don't see my engagement with any sort of political activism as isolated from my studies, right? In West Bengal, I believe that such political responses or activism is a very common thing to see because of the heritage that West Bengal has in terms of, say, people's movement.
What happened to Rohit Vemula is certainly a very bad thing. It's definitely a very bad thing. But that does not require us to go out on streets and protest. We'll protest against whom? Against what? A Rohit Vemula case happened in Hyderabad University. A JNU incident happening in Delhi. What does it have to do with my college?
There goes a lady liberty, you've showed her ring.
30-year-old Durjoy Chaudhary, a guest lecturer of African literature at Jadavpur University, penned this song in 2012. It was the year Professor Ambikesh Mahapatra, a chemistry professor at the university, was arrested and jailed for forwarding a cartoon lampooning Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. He's boycotting the polls on ideological issues.
What about freedom? What about talking the right thing at the right moment? If I write it against the government, what about publishing songs which are against the government and still I won't be jailed? There are no parties. Now you're talking about the TMC. They're one of the most fascist governments I have seen in my life. The CPM, they're opportunists. You're talking about BJP, it plays communalism. You're talking about Congress, we've seen 2 terms of Manmohan Singh, what they can do.
Well, I voted Trinamool because that year I thought, yeah, that would be the change we need. Just not even a matter of 6 months. People are banging heads in the walls. What I have done, I voted for her.
Arpita Akhand, a postgraduate student at Vishwa Bharati's Kala Bhavan, finds the current political picture and its battle lines way too complicated to vote.
जो चीज़ें हो रही है वो आपको सोचने पे मजबूर कर दे रही है कि मैं किसको सिलेक्ट करूं, मैं किसको इलेक्ट करूं। जो हो रहा है वो क्यों हो रहा है, क्या वो रनिंग गवर्नमेंट की वजह से हो रहा है या अपोजिशन की वजह से हो रहा है। बहुत कंफ्यूजन होता है इसमें, मुझे स्पेशली मुझे तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है।
But 50 kilometers away in Kalyani, duty wins over confusion and cynicism.
It's somewhat we choose between the bad and the worse. We don't get to choose the person who is actually the fittest for us. Rather, we choose the person who is less harmful for us. But I will go to vote because if I don't go to vote, it is actually a waste of the right, you know.
Kolkata, India's second largest city, is a place where grandeur and grime, desperation and nobility coexist with relative ease. In the last 5 years, it has seen a whimsical but genuine attempt at a facelift. The City of Joy, in a fit of inspiration from Jaipur, has been painted in Didi's favourite colour, white and blue. Lionel Messi and Ghulam Ali were brought in to boost its sporty and tolerant quotient.
Kolkata is not an example of West Bengal. It is a city. It's one of the metropolitan city of our country. So it is cosmetic. It is very, it is modifying it. It's becoming prettier, I would say.
Instead of putting those lights and which costs 18,000 per light, so instead of doing all that, recently we have witnessed the collapse of flyover in West Bengal. So I think that she can focus more on this issue.
We are living in a city where we call it's London, but then girls are not safe.
West Bengal is a dubious third when it comes to crime against women. Across campuses, students say the state has become progressively unsafe.
I feel unsafe whenever I'm going into the road, even in the daylight.
Women Chief Minister. She's a woman Chief Minister. I feel embarrassed to talk about it. Instead of punishing the offender, she first goes ahead and announces compensation for the victim.
এটা আমার কাছে আমি একটা মেয়ে হয়ে এটা আমার কাছে লজ্জাজনক।
There has been much criticism for the way TMC government handled the Park Street rape, calling the victim a prostitute and then going ahead and fixing compensation for rape survivors. At the Scottish Church College, which made headlines recently for its dress code, girls say they had expected more sensitivity from a women chief minister. What is primary concern for you?
Safety. It's obviously it's safety. আমাদের সবথেকে বড় concern ওরা whichever government comes to power, my top concern is my safety.
Unsafe at that time too, now we are also unsafe. It's the same thing, nothing has changed really.
So has Mamata's promised Parivartan really come?
Speaking of Parivartan, what I have noticed is that, putting lights on a road that is already lit, if that is change, so I do not think that change has come. But yes, we can give some more time to them.
I'm not saying that nothing, but most of the expectations are not met till now.
My main point is whoever comes in power will do the same thing, no matter what. That's the condition of our West Bengal.
Political alliances in West Bengal can be a bit confusing, and so are the statistics put out by the government.
The TMC government is insisting that they have created 68 lakh jobs across the state in the last 5 years of their tenure. Yet, unemployment remains the #1 concern for young voters in the state.
Corruption, political violence on campuses, and safety and security for women are among the top issues that will decide which way the young Bengali will vote.
And has Parivartan come in the last 5 years? Well, it seems in West Bengal, the more things change, the more they remain the same. Thanks for watching.
যদি তোর
I leave West Bengal now, then what is going to happen to my state?
We want here the humanity, not the politics here.
और अगर धमकी मिली दोबारा
इस बार जाओ because we need democracy.
যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে